Greetings, fellow Earthlings. It's January, the heart of winter, and a time when many of us huddle indoors, seeking refuge from the icy breath of Old Man Winter. But did you know that there's a celestial phenomenon at play, a mighty force that can plunge our world into a deep freeze? I'm talking about the polar vortex. Imagine a colossal whirlpool of frigid air swirling around the North Pole like a cosmic blender. This, my friends, is the polar vortex, a natural part of our planet's atmospheric circulation. It's a spinning mass of cold air, trapped by powerful winds high above the Arctic. For most of the year, this icy beast remains locked in its polar prison, contained by the jet stream, a fast-flowing river of air that circles the globe. But sometimes, like a restless dragon, the polar vortex stirs, sending shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned meteorologists. When this happens, get ready to bundle up, because the polar vortex is about to unleash its icy fury upon us. Now you might be wondering what exactly causes this dramatic shift in the polar vortex's behavior. Well, it all boils down to a delicate dance of atmospheric pressure, temperature gradients, and the whims of the jet stream. Picture the jet stream as a rope, holding the polar vortex tight. When the jet stream weakens, or wobbles like a loose rope, the polar vortex can bulge southward, spilling its frigid contents into lower latitudes. This happens when the difference in temperature between the equator and the North Pole narrows, disrupting the delicate balance of the jet stream. Think of it like a spinning top. As long as it spins rapidly, it stays upright. But slow it down, and it starts to wobble, its axis tilting precariously. That's what happens to the jet stream when the temperature difference weakens. It wobbles, allowing the polar vortex to escape its Arctic confines and bring its icy breath to regions accustomed to milder winters. We've all experienced those exceptionally frigid January days when the air hurts to breathe, and even a short walk feels like an Arctic expedition. Well, chances are, you were feeling the effects of a polar vortex intrusion. Remember the infamous polar vortex event of January 2019? Temperatures plummeted to record lows across much of the United States. Chicago felt colder than Mount Everest, and even Niagara Falls froze over. It was a stark reminder of the power of the polar vortex to disrupt our lives. But these events are not just isolated incidents. As our climate changes, scientists believe that we may see more frequent and intense polar vortex disruptions in the future. This means more extreme winter weather events with bone-chilling temperatures, heavy snowfall, and dangerous ice storms. So, how do we prepare for these icy incursions? Well, for starters, it's essential to stay informed about weather forecasts and heed warnings from authorities. When the polar vortex strikes, it's not the time for a leisurely stroll in the park. Dress in layers, protect your extremities, and limit your time outdoors. And remember, our furry friends feel the cold too, so make sure they have a warm and safe place to weather the storm. But beyond the immediate impacts, these extreme cold events can also strain our infrastructure, disrupt transportation, and impact agriculture. So it's crucial that we invest in resilient infrastructure, develop early warning systems, and adapt our practices to minimize the disruptions caused by these frigid visitors from the north. The polar vortex may be a formidable force, but with knowledge, preparedness, and a dash of humor, we can weather the storm and emerge from winter's icy grip, ready to embrace the warmth of spring. Until then, stay warm,